4. We audio title today, Na Sierra Leone under the bureaucracy from democratic governance to totalitarian government or totalitarianism. I reiterate, Sierra Leone under the bureaucracy from democratic government to totalitarian government or totalitarianism. Ladies and gentlemen, but we listeners think we sympathizers they all over the globe ki want know waiting at governance. Governance, they refer to the way how a country or a political entity they administer the affairs of a state. People they come together for agree and disagree and resolve or manage the issues then they through peaceful means. The method of which people they govern themselves can take many forms. But the two forms then, what would they tell we listeners then today, when are the two common forms then? One, not totalitarian, and two, not democratic. In a totalitarian government, control of the state, control of the country, it will only be done by one person and a small group of people that when a political cohort there. This type of governance, they call it totalitarian. Today, we dey in a totalitarian government where now one great man they control the affairs of the state, now they dictate in a tyrannical mood, which he want for let be na the country na be, when a power totalitarian view and a small group of people there, when a power junta, political, tribalistic, and regionalistic appointees, ladies and gentlemen, where they in control of all the powers there, that the Republic of Sierra Leone. The one way they in control of the police force, under the Inspector General of Police, na a power junta Mende Southeasterner, when a William Fire Selo. Ladies and gentlemen, today writing a letter for a peaceful protest to ECSL. Write a letter to ECSL for let them publish the June 24 disaggregated data result by police station, then copy the SLPP Pauper Autocratic Police for demand ECSL for published and votes then day. Today, the police, the Pauper Junta police force don't effect arrest, ladies and gentlemen. So today we don't get a police force na Sierra Leone. That name they don't go long when they say a force for good. Only for copy the police, power police force. Then call for a meeting for let them go sit down together at the end of the day. Now arrest the effect. This type of governance, not totalitarian governance, not a democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, writing a peaceful letter of protest not become as an arrestable offense today under the power junta bureaucracy. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens then no longer they exercise the democratic and constitutional rights in Sierra Leone. Now a crime. It don't become a crime under a totalitarian rule. Where Sierra Leone did today in a state capture, where Sierra Leone did today into political captivity. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in all the state independent democratic institutions there. Now the Republic of Sierra Leone, from 2018 to date, they don't politicize them, they don't regionalize them, they don't tribalize them, they don't capture them, they don't manipulate them and endorse the country to totalitarian rule. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean communists all. So when I want to see the targets where they go on at the country, when they target Thomas Babadi for this peaceful protest, ladies and gentlemen, when I don't know which side the power be done bitter, which side they don't develop for Thomas Babadi for doing bad because of the truth. We talk because today at the Republic of Sierra Leone, in both the corrupt, rogue, exploitative bunch of crooks at the All People's Congress Party and the corrupt tyrant dictator Kamajo leadership of the SLPP. When you say today the truth, you don't become a target, because today the truth don't become an agony. But ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you now, emphatically clear, waiting more the arrest Thomas Babadi Kamara. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen. Now this make the arrest.
What am I saying? I'm saying that this election, for me, is not yet over.
Why isn't
But
it?
because the result that we know should come out. I observed the elections. We knew what happened. We knew what happened. That percentage I was giving to the opposition was not correct. One. Number two, the percentage given to the government party now was incorrect.
Albert
I
Masakoi
stand to
was
be
here
corrected.
this morning.
Yeah.
Albert Masakoi from ECSL was here.
I
Just said the results are available on their website.
But the disaggregated results?
Well, he said the results, the elections
Disaggregated
results are
results
available on their website.
Because that is it. I don't know how they've played with it.
So
What
ladies
I'm
and
saying
gentlemen,
that
fellow Sierra Leoneans, when I will not Sadina, one of the main reasons this, where they say, therefore arrest Thomas Babadi, ladies and gentlemen, because he stands for the truth, because he stands for democracy, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. But all what they happen today in the Republic of Sierra Leone, they say if he owes not sell you, treat not go buy you. When I listen to what happened to me, comrade, when I comrade Evangelist Samson, all is due to totalitarian governance.
Hassan Domboya, known as Evangelist Samson, was killed, and some people have suggested that it looks like you are going after your perceived enemies.
I only came to know about Evangelist
Samson
now. So I cannot say he's an opponent, as a matter of fact.
What about the killings? Police have been conducting raids, and there are reports of killings.
In his case, I heard there was an exchange of gunfire, and it was in that process that he sustained injuries that led to him bleeding to death.
We are also reliably informed that he wasn't even closer to the scene of the incident. Hassan Domboya, known as Evangelist Samson, was killed, and some people have suggested that it looks like you are going after your perceived enemies.
I only came to know about Evangelist
Samson
now. So I cannot say he's an opponent, as a matter of fact.
What about the killings? Police have been conducting raids, and there are reports of killings.
In his case, I heard there was an exchange of gunfire, and it was in that process that he sustained injuries that led to him bleeding to death.
We are also reliably informed that he wasn't even closer to the scene of the incident.
So
Hassan Domboya, known as Evangelist.
This is an example of totalitarian governance, when all the powers of a state is being controlled by one man, a civilian, when they go run after the massacre in cold blood. Yeri, how a totalitarian leader, they defend the killers then. They say them they extend gun firing. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. But what did they tell you? When you destroy life, they would lie. He go come after you one day.
When you destroy someone's life with lie, take it as a loan. It will come back to you with interest.
Surely.
When you destroy someone's life with lie, take it as a loan. It will come back to you with interest.
Exactly so. Exactly so. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. But upon all that massacre day, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, then people here come out categorically clear and tell we say, they say not now if they exchange fire, you know, but they can't admit say that they been the kill, but they know they kill again. They don't open the political space. Now themselves they indict themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, listeners all over the world, now listen.
We don't open up the political space. We not a keep person again. We say violence will go away and down. We don't open up the political space. We not a keep person again. We say violence will go away and
So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean comrades all, when I don't get the joke, ladies and gentlemen, but are them same people they are, where they deny today the killings, where they don't talk am, say, then go be calm, but then supporters they not for be calm. So all the killings, all the torture, all the mayhem, all the assassination, where then supporters then they do, now then send them. Silence is consent. They don't want they condemn, and the one day then supporters the way they kill. One day they not bring them to book. This not a totalitarian rule. Would they pan, ladies and gentlemen? When I listen,
We want to be polite about politics, but we should never forget that politeness in African politics can be a disadvantage. Yes. So while I keep my calm, I do not expect you to be calm all the time.
when I listen,
I am the leader, I should be calm, but you should not be calm all the time.
inciting in supporters.
They are not that forthcoming when I attack sometimes on the internet, but when they do, they are very ferocious. And Donald Jet has been very, very, very strong in that particular front.
So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, so I don't listen. Say we in calm, let supporters they not calm. So all the killings we supporters then they do now insane them. Because say in for pretend say not to him. Let supporters then go and destroy and kill lives then. Now the Republic of Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, today then they arrest Thomas Babadi and others because they stand for the election. They stand for transparency. They stand for accountability. We believe, say, ECSL, na a public independent democratic institution. But today, they don't muzzle that ECSL, they don't come Mokaba and try. They demand they say ECSL for be independent and for make sure say they conduct free and fair election. Today now they ask ECSL, they send police then they arrest people then they lock them. The man we claim say in and the father of democracy. He say rig election they lead to war.
For the sake of peace, if we have a rigged election, I will not accept it for the same sake of peace.
So
because
does it
rigged
mean
elections leads to war.
So that means, so are you saying that, people will go on the street or go out on the street?
That is for you to tell. I'm not going to tell anybody to go on the street, but they have the right to protect their votes.
And thank you. Today, the people that want to come out, they get the right to go protect them vote for tell ECSL, let them produce the disaggregated data of the June 24, 2023 multi-tier election. As per the 11,832 police station today, they send police that they arrested. You Citra, they say the people then get right for protect them vote. So why today Sierra Leonean citizens then they stop them for letting them protect them vote? It means that time they enjoy democracy, but today under your rule, not totalitarian rule. Now listen to that.
We will resist anything that is violent. We will resist any attempt by NEC to lead a process that is not going to be clean.
Fine, thank you. Then they resist anything from NEC with a process we're not going to be clean. So ECSL for do the clean thing. But ECSL don't announce you as a winner. They don't conduct election. 19 months down the lane, 30 days they ask them for result, they don't pull out. People they want to come up for go ask ECSL for the result. You they send you Kamajo police talks there for arrest people there and torture people there. It means you will enjoy democracy. Today, under your rule, na autocratic rule, na tyrannic rule, na dictatorial rule, na authoritarian rule, na totalitarianism, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. But now they say people have been going yesterday in a bush for democracy. Today, waiting them in the enjoy under democracy, other people they're not for it. Waiting hard for go ask ECSL for produce the election results where they don't announce. Now they don't announce you as a winner. Well, I will see this result now, it's on bona truth. Then you they pack them, you they use the police. This don't tell the whole world, say, now you tell ECSL, Lord, achieve the election. Because waiting on your power money, You compete the election. The other political party then compete the election. If they say then they go ask the referee, what are you on for interfere? You don't so the whole world say. Now you go ahead for the team the election. So the people of Sierra Leone on the 10th December 2024, then they go out peacefully for go ask ECSL for the disaggregated data result per police station. As you've been saying, you shall be right. ECSL therefore behave as an independent institution. You not go stop for resist anything where ECSL not do the correct thing. Why today people in the tribe will let ECSL do the correct thing? You they use the police then. You come out your talks then. Now you make you don't politicize, you don't regionalize, you don't tribalize. All state independent democratic institutions then for totalitarian rule. Now listen.
I will tell you for sure that we are going to remain as peaceful as we can. We are going to take part in the process. We will just not accept a real.
But going back to your earlier statement, so are you then saying that we should anticipate Saudi going back to war if you do not win?
Are you anticipating that they are going to rig an election? Are you encouraging them to do that?
Based on the statements, because we are looking at a situation where political tension is right, and for the sake of peace, we would not want to see issues
if they rig this election without me saying anything, this country is going to.
But what are appropriate measures to take? Because the point here is a lot of people are.
Sierra Leoneans take notes.
Okay.
During the election, let everybody see that the process.
The is ready to send our country back to another war.
Accept it. That is all. That is the only prescription.
Like we did in the past.
Let's be involved in the
Fellow Sierra take notes.
Be violent on election day. Let there be no manipulation of the commission. Let's give them the independence that they should be deserve.
Yes, fine, thank you. Let us give them the independence that they should deserve. Well, why today, they give ECSL their independence? Why Sierra Leoneans, they know say NEC na independent institution, ECSL na an independent institution, then they go ask them for the result. You they use the Kamadio police talks there against them. We you self no say na an independent institution, ladies and gentlemen. But the same person na in left in presidential guards there for go na the APC headquarters for go massacre innocent Sierra Leonean citizens there. In your presidential guards there where they gather.
Look at the one where they come with the green. The green 19. You see the other presidential guard Mutuka? That fine Mutuka. That it looks like.
So we again.
See them with the muffler. Leading the world, especially the female officer.
You're going to office, right? Because it will be for finding them broadcast.
See how the one with the green and gate? You know wear uniform.
Now some of the people were then arrest and they go to Benghazi.
See how we go with the green. Very dangerous guys. Watch out. Now make you know what they see. Watch out. And they go communicate with the motorcar. You already carry it. They don't cock. They observe. And now we need for going to action. Watch out. Just watch out. I think I need for zoom out for now. Hey, come on. Watch this guy on top of this presidential guy. On top of the watch?
Okay, so tension on the over and
no, please, no delay.
on the other end.
See them? That's the presidential guard they will talk about so now. Watch this part with the green. See the desert uniform we wear? Pure brown.
The AU, the African Union, the ECOWAS, the European Union, with British colonial masters then, when I don't see, we, the democracy una give it. Today, we get a totalitarian leader where they kill in people there. Hey, we don't talk and say, in they remain calm, but let a supporter they not remain calm. So now in they send a supporters there for kill citizens of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And even presidential guards them where they gather. Now then they go out well armed for massacre the citizens of Sierra Leone. So this is not democracy. This na anarchy. This na totalitarianism. This na a totalitarian governance. Now I make today when they talk about governance, waiting a democratic governance and waiting a totalitarian governance. So this is an example of totalitarian governance, where one man they do in control of power, he get in few group of people then, where they unleash mayhem, atrocities, disaster, massacre innocent citizens there now the country because it gets authoritarian power. Now we come to democratic governance. As we now all know, say democracy, a form of governance in which political control is exercised by the people, either directly or indirectly. This nine they call democratic governance. Direct democracy or participatory democracy, wherein the people and they participate upon the democratic governance of the state, ladies and gentlemen, or they participate through what we call representative democracy, when an indirect democracy for voting for people there, for go represents there, now the governance of the state. So democracy, now government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Today with democracy, now the government of the totalitarian, by the totalitarian, and for the totalitarians. Ladies and gentlemen, democracy no longer the work now the Republic of Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen. And waiting, ladies and gentlemen, now the strong pillars of democracy. Ladies and gentlemen. We get so many pillars of democracy, but today we dey talk about 7 pillars then. Them pillars then they where they assent na any country, there is no democracy. Number 1 of them pillars they are na elections. Number 2, na political tolerance. Number 3, na the rule of law. Number 4, na freedom of expression. Number 5, na accountability and transparency. Number 6, na decentralization. And number 7, na civil society organization. Ladies and gentlemen, today all the 7 key pillars of democracy are. The bureaucracy don't topple them, don't muscle them, don't capture them, don't manipulate them, don't bastardize them, don't decapitate them, don't mutilate them, don't ostracize them, don't politicize them, don't regicide them, don't tribalize them, don't regionalize them by a pauper junta camajo totalitarian warlord. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, the 7 key pillars the way they talk about today, when I hold democracy, where did first pillar na election. Election na a key pillar to democracy. Follow na get peaceful, free, fair, transparent, credible, competitive election with international best practice. They prevent one person or a small group in a community or a country for impose their will on the general population. Now, he make elections for free, fair, transparent, and credible. No one person or group, not for exercise a monopoly of power over the election process. This, ladies and gentlemen, now we find ourselves today as a nation. We are in one group of people. We are in one set of political party. We are in one set of region. They don't monopolize power over the elections there. All over the country, any election we then do, now power for winner. If you not to that, now post, now danger. Ladies and gentlemen, The independent democratic institution will get when a public independent democratic institution we charged with the constitutional responsibility for conduct free, fair, transparent, and credible elections for the people of Sierra Leone today. We get an ECSL wherein 96% of all ECSL staff and workers, they are from one political party, from one region, from one tribe, including national electoral bodies then at the Republic of Sierra Leone. You think about the police, the military, the judiciary, the Office of National Security, the PPRC, the legislature, the Intelligence Council, the Council of Paramount Chief, the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, the Sierra Leone Bar Association, the National Elections Watch, the National Commission for Democracy, and the Power Mende Southeasterner evil society organizations there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not totalitarian. We are in power, the rest on the hands of a one man and a few group of people there for destroy a country. This is not a complete state capture and a totalitarian rule. Everybody for be given the opportunity for vote freely for the person or the political party of your own choice. There should be no intimidation, no disenfranchisement, no killing, no torture, no unlawful incarceration or harassment of voters. In any democratic state, election are the key. When a free, fair, transparent, and credible election. But we get election in Sierra Leone, if you like say Sierra Leone they into war. And the institution were responsible for conduct elections then for the people of Sierra Leone, way for be independent, way for be impartial. Ladies and gentlemen, today, then they favor one individual, then they favor one political party, then they favor one region, and they favor one set of tribes. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, today the ECSL Santibokiat Commission, ladies and gentlemen, what did they favor today? Now they SLPP Pauper Junta Kamajo Mende Cultic Society Political Party. The Pauper Kamajo Military Junta Bureaucracy. Ladies and gentlemen, today the police of the Republic of Sierra Leone will not be a force for good. We kibidul, we colonial masters then carry train the police force of Sierra Leone. Then they call her as a force of good. Today it don't become a Kamajo Junta SLPP Pauper Police Protection Force. Ladies and gentlemen, today anything will happen. The people then wait for conduct election for the people of Sierra Leone. We don't loot the elections of Sierra Leonean citizens then. Their votes there, where they come out early money, then go vote. Then they ask today for let them go, ask them people and they for publish the election results. Ladies and gentlemen, the police don't they at the edge now for protect them because birds of the same feathers flocks together. Ladies and gentlemen, this we not call a democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, where they see the Sierra Leone police force, then they protect the loots of the ECSL, then they protect the PPRC, then they muzzle political parties, the judiciary back, then they use them for slaughter opposition party. All these now totalitarian institutions thing we get. Where they favor one person, favor one set of group, favor one set of political party against the voters and the people of Sierra Leone. So today the police is headed by William Fayaz Sello, when a political Kamajo tribalist of the Southeast Pauper fame. Ladies and gentlemen, today political intimidation, political repression, political suppression, violation of human rights, na in the order of the day. Because now make them put on there for protect the Pauper autocratic and totalitarian regime. Ladies and gentlemen, people then go ask for the conducted election. They don't declare a winner. How you go conduct election? You declare a winner without results. Now only under this totalitarian rule it happen in the whole world. So when concerned citizens there now today, then they demand ECSL through a peaceful protest. The police don't interfere. The police they threaten the people there. The police they do unlawful detention. Then they abuse their office. Then they abuse their power with a gross human rights violation against the voters, against the people that we own democracy. So there is no democracy if the ECOWAS, African Union, United Nations, European Union, with British colonial masters there, the Australian governments there, when are not intervene. There is no democracy in Sierra Leone. And this democracy, when I don't spend billions of dollars, then gonna bush then kill over 150,000 people there. The same people that were yesterday in a bush for kill the people there. Today now they don't come muzzle and strangulate with democracy. So democracy without free, fair, transparent, credible election without result is not democracy, but totalitarian rule. Let the people then go vote. Let the people then go register. Who's in the count? The people that know they go there. At the end of the day, now then they count, now then they can't tell the people there. So the one day where they vote, not to then they determine whether I go roll there. Now the one day where they count the votes, they make them take all the Kamadio Pauper tribalists of the Southeast men, they fame, then go put them. Now that institution stay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking about all the mandates, but I'm talking about the mandates pauper within the SLPP, because we get credible, sober-minded mandate people there. We belong to the All People's Congress Party. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, today not totalitarian rule or totalitarianism. The man they will be the enjoy democracy yesterday. Then they campaign all the nooks and crannies of Mama Salone. Today they don't come to power, the father of democracy. Democracy don't die. Now only under the bureaucracy that the power electoral like Yampi and tribalistic Santibo cats they conduct elections without result. This is the reason why the power junta military Kamajo terrorists them, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean comrades all, they don't state capture the Republic of Sierra Leone. They don't capture all the institutions then. As the people they want grab no more, they send the police, they send the army. Now make the man, he not been care for cow with food, he not been care for cow with goodies for the country. Anytime we go out, now for go cow with weapon, now for go cow with ammunition, he can't give in Kamadio tribalist for set them against the people, for do what he want. Not to what the constitution say, now what he want. Ladies and gentlemen, education is without sense, or a common sense, or without a sense of reasoning. Now they will get today. Then people they don't live in the Western world. They acquire education there. They enjoy democracy there. Today they don't can as alone. Then they can't behave like rebels. The same Kamajo rebels will be took to the bush yesterday. Till over 150,000 Sierra Leoneans there in the name of restoring democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, we then can have power today now. Then they conduct election without result. When citizens then they demand for the publication of the votes by polling station from the Pauper Junta Kamajo ECSL. You see the Pauper Junta Kamajo police force, they come and arrest the people there for that. Able. So it's independent democratic institution. And I then count all the independent democratic institutions there after war. Today, now they slaughter the institutions they are. That they count PRC, that they count ONS, that they count anti-corruption, all the things they are, they don't bank for them. So this is the way how this country they try for go before, then people are when the SLPP power fame, they reverse we back to 20 to 30 years of backwardness. But what goes around comes around. The other second strong pillar of democracy now political tolerance. We are in the second most powerful pillar. Ladies and gentlemen, the one where they vote for you and the one where they vote against the government, enough for oppress am, enough for torture am, enough for kill am, enough for burn him house, enough for force am to displace or exile, or enough for sidelines am. In other words, the majority not forget the right for rob the minority, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leone, of their civil liberties, of their rights, of their property, of their life. Here we get a pauper junta Kamajo totalitarian regime where they rob the voters of Sierra Leone or Sierra Leonean citizens then of their civil liberties. Then they usurp their rights there. Then they seize and confiscate their houses there, their lands there, and their property there. Ladies and gentlemen, then they give a name, they say now unexplained wealth, now misappropriation of public funds, and now deceiving the principal. But then they loot past anti-bokiat. But for them, now connection to the other group, now corruption, ladies and gentlemen. Then don't go ahead for loot all the resources of this country. Yeah. Then they go build mansions there. Now Gambia, then so then they go. Now London, so then they go. Now America, so then they go. Now other country there. Now they invest. Now then they build factory them. They buy 5-star hotels there. Leaving the people of Sierra Leone, they suffer. But now then people there, they trumpet about corruption. Upon all the loot we don't do, ladies and gentlemen, loot with gold, loot with diamond, loot with iron ore, loot with bauxite, loot with timbers them. They're not still satisfied. The wangling right we left for Sierra Leonean citizens them. They strip off the citizens of Sierra Leone. When are they vote in a daylight, well-organized electoral coup? So if you are not pauper, your life they are threat. Then they slaughter you like a goat, where you stand and wait for express your democratic freedom. The pauper junta Kamajo, war lady, talker, and say anybody will not belong to the pauper cultic society, not to a Sierra Leonean citizen. And they call the police for kill, for brutalize and barbecue innocent citizens of Sierra Leone with mob justice. So democracy without political tolerance is no democracy but totalitarian governance or totalitarianism. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, then they call on their own pauper supporters then, their own pauper Kamajo militias then, thugs then, now the southeast, then they incite them, then they tell them for say, the APC not supposed to forget no party office now the southeast. Then an incitement as how they may talk. They say they're for calm, but the supporters they're not for calm. So now that incitement statement, now you make them burn people, the houses there, burn party offices there, now the southeast of the Republic of Sierra Leone, because they say APC not supposed to forget party offices then they, ladies and gentlemen. And the SLPP pauper, junta, military, Kamajo Southeast stronghold. No campaign they not allow for the main opposition. No banner, no postal, no billboard. But where them in opposition, them banners them posters then they all over the nooks and crannies of Mama Salone, all over the 16 political districts in Sierra Leone. They're not cheer them banner, they're not burn them banner, they're not spoil them banner, they're not burn them party offices them. Always SLP the stage a dangerous precedent, ladies and gentlemen. So democracy without political tolerance, ladies and gentlemen. Now why? Not a democracy. Today you belong to the All People's Congress Party alone, you don't commit crime. For let you say you na APC, now crime you don't commit. So democracy without political tolerance is not democracy. So the white man, they all can spend with billions of dollars they have for democracy under the bureaucracy. Today, na bureaucracy we get, na totalitarian rule. We not get no democracy. Democracy is dead under the pauper bureaucracy. What we see today, na totalitarian rule. Tolerance they require for respect the rights and opinion of other people there. Then call democracy. In democracy, we forget political tolerance. For example, if a minority group not benefits much from the election process, then rob them, then torture them, then victimize them, then marginalize them, then brutalize them before during and after the election, there can be no peace. Ladies and gentlemen, there we are today. No justice, no peace, no publication of our disaggregated data result by police station. Ladies and gentlemen, now illegitimate totalitarian rule, they carry on no more, but democracy, no. The people of Sierra Leone not recognize a president without result. Ladies and gentlemen, today, wetin happen? The pauper autocratic regime don't become paralytic, don't become epileptic and ungovernable, because until democracy is restored. So all what you wanna they go and do, now bomb you wanna they go and do. No international fund, they come. No investors, they know they come. And when they tell on the international community, the dubious investors them, where they can invest, where they see machine there no more, where they see caterpillar there. Now they all they support them here. Where other organizations then they stand firm for restore democracy, then they undermine. So we get fraud international investors then back where they undermine democracy, where they incite Sierra Leone to war. We want the American State Department, the ECOWAS, the African Union, the United Nations for take note of this. Waiting at the all are three key pillars of democracy. Now the rule of law. So the third pillar of democracy, now the rule of law, and not to the rule of man or the rule of the few. The rule of law means say nobody no dey above the law. Everybody for be treated equally before the law. But unfortunately for us, under the bureaucracy, we get two sets of laws that way they operate today in Mamas alone. We get the laws that way they protect and cover blanket to the SLPP, pauper, militia, junta, Kamajo regime, and the law where they punish, where they kill, where they jail, where they exile, where they displace, where they decapitate, where they torture, where they manhandle, where they marginalize, where they victimize, where they ostracize. Another group vis-a-vis the Northwest. Ladies and gentlemen, for torture, another set of group vis-a-vis the main opposition, APC party membership, and concerned Sierra Leonean citizen. We want to see a competitive and a healthy democracy in the Republic of Sierra Leone. It no matter whether that person dey for you or it dey against you. It no matter whether that person dey rich or a poor. But the rule of law, everybody for be treated equally. So the rule of law is about providing justice and security. He often said that in contrary, or a country without justice, that country did not get no hope. Ladies and gentlemen, now so Sierra Leone don't do so today. Any country will not get justice, that country dey. Now a country without hope. Today, the one day where they stand for justice, the one day where they stand for the truth, then they become a target for incarcerate them or for kill them. Ladies and gentlemen, how a country they go turn so. All the rogue and corrupt politicians in the APC and the SLPP, they all don't gang up together against their citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, now this the other man in talk, who don't see her. See, the way how they don't see, if in necessity they, both the APC and the SLPP, now for eradicate them to political parties they are. Now it don't happen so today, where the leadership of the APC and the leadership of the SLPP, they gang up together against the people there. Ladies and gentlemen, today, Sierra Leone don't become a failed state with hopelessness, joblessness, poverty, hunger, starvation, thuggery, gangsterism, barbarism, tribalism, regionalism, nepotism, grand organized corruption, police brutality, military high-handedness, self-stage managed failed coups, electoral coups, lawlessness, recklessness, heedlessness, unscrupulousness. Why? For the gross disregard of the rule of law. And ladies and gentlemen, so any country wherein the rule of law is selective, Ladies and gentlemen, that country did. Now a country without hope. Now the other pillar of democracy down there. The other fourth pillar of democracy, when are the fourth main pillar of democracy, now freedom of expression. So the fourth pillar, when they strengthen democracy, now freedom of expression, waiting people then, therefore allow them for say, therefore print, therefore distribute, therefore discuss, therefore be loved. Ladies and gentlemen, they show the democratic nature of a political system. A free press, ladies and gentlemen, a more measure of freedom of expression in a country, now a free press. But today, they don't muzzle the press. Now I make 80% of Sierra Leonean citizens, and today they don't listen to radio. They're all now WhatsApp they listen to. Because the press, the journalists, then they all don't fuck up. They all don't turn to brown envelope journalists then. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in citizens then. They don't get that power. They don't get that constitutional mandate. They don't get that democratic mandate again for express their opinion within the law. Then they arrest them. They say that incitement. So they concern citizens and voters then. They don't arrest them by the proper junta Kamajo authoritarian regime for their freedom of expression. So democracy without peaceful protest and freedom of expression is not called democracy, but a totalitarian governance, totalitarianism, autocracy, despotism, tyranny, kleptocracy, kakistocracy, and a Kamajo Pauper junta bureaucracy. Ladies and gentlemen, the same people there, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we go yesterday in a bush. They can kill over 150,000 Sierra Leonean citizens there in the name of restoring democracy. Today, now then they destroy democracy. So, ladies and gentlemen, democracy now about for better the lives of the citizens. Democracy now about development. Democracy is about giving the people the light energy. Democracy is about boosting the economic sector. Democracy is about boosting the educational sector. Democracy is about boosting the local business sector. But today, the democracy will get now for slaughter the people there, now for jail, then people there, now for torture, then people there, now for incarcerate, then people there, now for violate the human rights of the young people there. When we get the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, where Sierra Leone a treaty, and we get a non-permanent member sitting at the United Nations Security Council, and we get the International Covenant for Civil and Political Rights, all entire Sierra Leone a treaty, but entire today not the work. We get a regime, we don't respect the national constitution, they know they respect international laws, they know they respect international humanitarian law. Which they want, now they do. Ladies and gentlemen, like bush people there. No wonder why the whole government is being compounded by Kamajo Dogbohusu thieves. Ladies and gentlemen, upon all the dangers they are within they do. Ladies and gentlemen, then they brag back. They say a connection that they get the power. But against political opponents, then they call them corruption, then they call them terrorists, then they call them insurrectionists. This is not the reason why the Sierra Leonean people stay. Today they don't vex on the APC leadership more than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, a regime where they kill one people there. A regime where they suffer the people there. A regime where they destroy democracy. A regime where don't send one people there to exile. A regime where arrest one people there over 308. They're not able to account for them. They will not say, let this regime here continue until 2028. You see, ladies and gentlemen. But little dokie don't go there. Then now they don't last play in the place so now. Because they don't pass 70 to 80. Now go they go so now. The likes of Yansane and Minkailo Mansare. But sorry for the young man they way day. Now that leadership day. How they get for day tomorrow. Because them pardon, they not go live more than 10 years again. Ladies and gentlemen. If Sunday go up to 10 years again, not go able to do nothing for himself. Pass and do everything for them. Ladies and gentlemen. Now the life don't want now, but they don't old. They don't powerless. Ladies and gentlemen. The other fifth pillar of democracy, ladies and gentlemen, now accountability and transparency. This is the fifth pillar of democracy. Government institutions there and their functionaries there, therefore answer for their actions there. A government for be accountable to the people we elect them into power. But ours, they don't go accountable to the people there because not to the people that vote them in power. They usurp political power through the barrels of the gun. Mr. Bullet for bullet. From 2018 to date, 2024. All the billions and trillions they will don't loot by this powerful Kamajo junta regime. They're not able to account for. From the 2018 till to 2023 Auditor General's report. What did they do? Now for sack the Auditor General, ladies and gentlemen. Because they forge hotel tickets, then they do money laundering, then they do double dipping. So people that way they forge hotel tickets, people that way they do money laundering, people that way they do money laundering or double dipping, ladies and gentlemen. Now the office of the president, how they not go able fake results there? But they go fake hotel tickets there internationally. Now, so then go there, then we go able fake election result, ladies and gentlemen. But we say God don't stop them. That is 71% RF forms then. We get all serial numbers. Where Dr. Samura Mati will say Kamara don't publish. Now the tripartite committee, where they all get serious number, where they all sign, where they all authentic. So I go pull other RF forms, the other results then. We know they work together with them one and day, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. And the thing is whether all them people are today. When they say result, na drag foot. When they say na summary result, then they go pull. We don't need summary result. When I tell we say, when I conduct the elections of Sierra Leone, by 11,832 polling stations there, we want see the results then they per police station. After we don't peruse them. If you want to announce saying I win, okay. Lord come up and this tug of war. Let Sierra Leone move on. But without the election results then they, ladies and gentlemen, there will be no peace and the Republic of Sierra Leone. And there will be no recognition. Because all the one they were in power so today, both the honorables there, the mayors there, the councillors there, the president, they all not get results. They're all illegitimate. And I make they all don't come together. Because they don't say they're illegitimate for fight against the voters. But when I go tired, not to a battle this one and they win. Now a battle this, we get for dump una down. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, all anything and they not happen. The people then, we can say, they count free quality education, which I begin, the rights with the Chinese government give we for the school feeding program. Now in don't swallow like a boomer. Then tell we say that they can't make lunge bridge for we. Them money then they all. I'm a job on. They don't all are there. The Tomabom Rice Project, where they say they can't give we. No Sierra Leonean, no go na other country for buy rice. Where they supply the sub-region per rice. That Tomabom Rice Project money, I'm a job on. They don't eat them. Ladies and gentlemen. The trillions of euros then, power timber. Today they don't deforestate Sierra Leone. They don't destroy. When I see the climate change today, they don't damage all the northwest and the timbers then. Their money then they don't go build mansions with them. Nothing no day for the people of Sierra Leone. By Babadi Kamara and the power Southeast Bende Shabre warlord. The millions of dollars then were then wasted on reckless and fruitless overseas traveling. Ladies and gentlemen, the payments always then come. Now for can't kill innocent citizens in a daylight. Ladies and gentlemen, thief election in a daylight electoral coup. Today, citizens they demand concerned citizens there to ECSL for transparency and accountability. because the ECSL now a public independent democratic institutions then where then tell we say then they work with transparency, then they work with accountability, then they work with independence, impartiality, credibility, professionalism. Who side the transparency don't go? Who side the accountability don't go? Who side the professionalism don't go? Who side the credibility don't go? Who side the independence don't go? But when I tell we say this na inner the vision and mission statement of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. So why, if una they work for transparency and accountability, why the people that will force una for transparency accountability then go be a target by the pauper junta Kamajo police force? Ladies and gentlemen. So the arresting then two people then did not go stop the people of Sierra Leone. But when I don't begin kill from 2018 to date, the people of Sierra Leone, they go out on the 10th December. They know the whole stick, they know the whole nothing. Until when I kill people, they say na exchange firing. Thank God the international community, they don't tell them all. They will get forget satellites, they will get forget everything on the air. Now we not continue no more, but we not go pay the price, ladies and gentlemen. When they kill the SLPP, when they destroy the SLPP, when I say that the people of Sierra Leone, when they do, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody when they say vocal is stand against them, then they catapult rape allegations against them. The same way they do for paralyze the political ambition of the ADP leader and presidential candidate winner Mohamed Kamarimba Mansari, ladies and gentlemen. The citizens then get the right to a peaceful protest. The citizens then get the right for demand accountability to a public actors then. Now the obligation for account to them people then. Today when concerned citizens and voters then they demand ECSL for electoral justice and accountability. Then they arrest them, lock them up by the pauper junta, Kamajo totalitarian Inspector General of Police, when William Fire Sello. But William Fire Sello, he get for pay the price. Hangman can be hanged, even the executioner can be executed. That's it the way they so today. You know how many people they would occupy that seat today? Today, they are not, then they use you. Then get for dump you tomorrow. You get for Betty finger and not see blood. That's it. They now temporarily you occupy. Not a permanent situation. You get till you die. Oh. So go and do all kind bad. You get for pay the price. That's it. There. Now the people of Sierra Leone get them. Ladies and gentlemen, today you get a junta Kamajo regime protection police force. When I say police force, they for protect the lives and properties of Sierra Leonean citizens. But today, when I don't change them, when I don't change the nomenclature, so a Kamajo junta murderous regime without transparency and accountability, not a democracy, but na authoritarian, na totalitarian, and a rebel-minded totalitarianism. The other pillar of democracy, ladies and gentlemen, na decentralization. Decentralization, now the spread of power from the center, when the central government, to the local branches, when the local government bodies. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing they call decentralization. But we on dismay today, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leone, and decentralization, now they make a government can closer to the people. Likely the people there, then they feel say they're responsible for the needs there and then belong to the government of that country there. So in a decentralized system, the citizens there, then they get more awareness, then they get more interested and willing for participate in the democracy or in democratic governance of the state. Then they see the officials there as neighbor and they see themselves, say they feel belong. But here, both local and central government institutions are controlled by one political party, by one tribe, by one region, when a state capture. Ladies and gentlemen, the other pillar, strong pillar of democracy, when I in the seventh pillar, now the civil society organization. Civil society, now the vital seventh pillar of democracy. Civil society then consists of ordinary citizens where they organize themselves for deal with the specific issues and concern that normal governmental process then could be addressed by itself. Community forums then, clubs then, unions then, and associations then they fit under the umbrella of civil society. Ladies and gentlemen, the countries and they function more effectively when the state and the citizens they engage openly on how policies then they formulate them and how they implement policies that the country. Civil society groups then they try for ensure say the citizens they're well protected under the law. Then they call for the empowerment of the lives of the citizens there, especially the ordinary citizens. But unfortunately for we today now, Mama Salon, 98% of all civil society organizations there, now the country, where we call Sierra Leone, belong to one political tribe, belong to one region, belong to one political party. Then at the power Vuvuzelas thing, that in the aid and abates the junta bureaucracy for impose bad laws on the citizens then, than they direct the bureaucracy for effect on lawful arrest. Ladies and gentlemen, that they champion the fight on the PR system, that they champion the fight on the cybercrime law, that they champion the fight for let them expunge the death penalty that we book and replace her with extrajudicial killings. Ladies and gentlemen, now they champion back for let them remove the jury system, now we criminal justice system. Ladies and gentlemen, the removal of the death penalty and replace it with extrajudicial killings. Then they release incitement odious them against another set of tribes or group of regions then. Ladies and gentlemen, just recently, the one we call himself CS Omambu, somebody we get high support. Over 70% of the population of Sierra Leone support her. They call let them arrest her for lead the country to civil unrest and political instability. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, now the evil society that this will get na Sierra Leone, ladies and gentlemen. But all the civil society is there, then come on, now one region, then come on, now one tribe, then come on, now one political party. And now that political party, now that region, now that tribe, they now in the favor. So, ladies and gentlemen, all the 7 main pillars, the key pillars then, where they hold democracy today, they're not in Asalono, ladies and gentlemen. So there is no democracy in the Republic of Sierra Leone. So we they call on with development partners then. We they call on United Nations. We they call on the African Union. We they call on all the other organizations there. Waiting this government here, Sabi, when they kill the people there, suffer the people there, exploit Sierra Leonean citizens there with high taxes. Then we say Sierra Leonean citizens not supposed to buy a bag of rice at 200,000. Today, a bag of rice now 1,200,000. Then they come back, then provoke we. Then say to Longbo Nongo Sidoya angry Boku. When I listen there. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, now the type of democracy this, where them people have been wearing a bush yesterday, they say that they carry democracy to the public of Sierra Leone. The democracy will get today, now suppression, now repression, now oppression, now killings, now assassination, now incarceration. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, when you talk back, now at Google, then they bundle you. No freedom of speech, no freedom of expression. Ladies and gentlemen, no freedom for belong to a political party of your choice, ladies and gentlemen. But when the people then stand for the rights Now the same police they come out for kill innocent citizens there, torture innocent citizens there, arrest innocent citizens there, marginalize innocent citizens there for rights. Hey mama, where do we go wrong?
Mama, 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 wherever you did, mama, 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 make you pray for me, because we don't tire, we don't tire for this oppression, that's why we dey ask for solution. Police they kill your soul. Governments they burn your soul. No be liar, eh? Now what thing we go do? Now we dey do. Cause if we not stand up, nothing for tomorrow. What thing we go tell our pikin? Say we no fight for our rights. Why don't they kill your soul? I beg now what we do. Just because we they ask for what they're supposed to do before. Hey, 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 because we stand for our rights. They want to have our lives. Let's keep the fire burning until we see the morning. Mama, pray for us that we may never give up. My voice now waiting again. Now waiting they make me they sing. Mama, pray for me. Mama, 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 mama.
So ECOWAS, where are you? Sierra Leonean citizens they stand for the rights to the police, they kill them, then they torture them, then they marginalize them for this democracy. Who would have been country they would now Nigeria they can do military intervention during Maxwell Kobe in time. How many lives they would not kill for this one great democracy? This democracy now when they watch so today then they slaughter. And ladies and gentlemen, ECOWAS, where are you? United Nations, where are you? The United States, where are you? The Commonwealth, where are you? The European Union, where are you? Where would they give hungry man power? They destroy a population of 8 million. So, ladies and gentlemen, wanna feel free and share. This is the golden voice of the APC Encyclopedia.